Hello world and welcome to another edition of Pendragon Poetry. The coronavirus is still locking everyone down, but not the poets apparently. So we're going to continue with the Feng folk songs, this time from one particular region, the region of Cheng. They're all dated from about say 750 BC to say 600 BC, under the sort of patronage of the Dukes of Cheng. So I'm just going to, without further ado, just carry on reading them. It's a really nice day out in the countryside, like in East Lothian. I'm near New Winton at the moment, Sandy Wood. Anyway, I beg you, Sir Second Son. I beg you, Sir Second Son. Oh, don't jump over into our village. Don't snap the wolfberry shrubs we planted. How would I dare to grudge them? But it's out of awed respect for my father and mother. You're worth my yearning, Sir Second Son, but my father and mother's words are also deserving of my awed respect. I beg you, Sir Second Son, oh, don't jump over our wall, don't snap the mulberry trees we planted. How would I dare to grudge them? But it's out of awed respect for my elder brothers. You're worth my yearning, Sir Second Son, but my elder brother's words are also deserving of my awed respect. I beg you, Sir Second Son, oh, don't jump over into our garden, don't snap the sandalwood trees we planted. How would I dare to grudge them? But I'm afraid of people's talking a lot. You're worth my yearning, Sir Second Son, but people's talking a lot is also deserving of my awed respect. Now, if you notice there were 3 verses, with each verse had like subtle variations on the sort of theme, there's refrains and everything. So basically, that is a general, typical Chinese folk song. You can hear it being sung in the inns of China, and everyone gets familiar with the lines and they can join in on a half line because they kind of know the words. So that's how it works. She's out hunting. Not she, Shoe. Shoe's out hunting, and in our lane there's no man left. No, of course there are some men left, just that none of them's up to Shoe, so truly handsome and gentle. Shoe's out chasing with the hounds, and in our lane there's no man drinking wine. No, of course there are some men drinking wine, just that none of them's up to Shoe, so truly handsome and good. Shoe's gone off into the wild countryside, and in our lane there's no man breaking in horses. No, of course, there are some men breaking in horses, just that none of them's up to Shoe, so truly handsome and warrior-like. I like that one. Woman says cocks are crowing. Now this is a really, really beautiful one. I think it's my favourite of the Cheng songs, and it's about a woman saying, look, the guy wants to carry on the lovemaking, and she's like, look mate, go and shoot some geese or ducks. I'll make us a nice meal, get a bit of wine in, show you how blissful married life's going to be. Woman says cocks are crowing. Woman says cocks are crowing. Night says it's still only pre-dawn gloaming. Get up and look at the night, she says. The morning star Venus is still somewhat freshly shining, he says. They're about to flap their wings, about to glide the air. Shoot the ducks and wild geese with line-attached arrow, she says. If you shoot and hit them with line-attached arrow, she says, I'll prepare them nicely for you. And when I've prepared them nicely, we'll drink some wine. I'll be with you through old age, the two of us together. A dulcimer and zither being played together. Everything, without exception, will be tranquil and fine. Beautiful. There is a third verse to that one, but I'll drop that one as the editorial... I can't even remember what the word is. Advantage is. On the mountain, there's a big banyan tree. On the mountain, there's a big banyan tree. In the marshy hollow, there's a lotus flower. I don't meet Sutu, but I do meet a dog-crazy, boorish fellow. On the mountain, there's a mighty pine. In the marshy hollow, there's a Polygonum orientale. I don't meet a Tsu Chung, but I do meet a puppy wily lad. So in that poem, the puppy wily lad is being told... looked at it, so there's a couple of thought wondering about it, I was freaked out in a derogatory fashion. But in this next one, this particular girl who's writing and singing in the first person likes her puppy wily lad. Okay. Yon puppy wily lad won't talk with me. All your fault, I can't touch my food. Yon puppy wily lad won't sup with me. All your fault, I can't sleep a wink. And that's it. It's banging. Okay. So we've come to the final one of the Cheng poems, which I quite like, which is going to make the mix. of love, wine and nature in the ever-living China. This one's called Going Out Through the East Gate, and it's about a soldier who's like, you know, I've had my share of women. There's loads of women in this, but I like her for a brief liaison. Going out through the east gate, saw there were girls as many as the clouds, but even though there were as many as the clouds, they weren't what my longings were dwelling on. Plain white silk dress and pale grey maiden's headcloth, she'll make me merry for a while. Going out through the city gate terrace watchtower of the curved city wall, saw there were girls as many as the bulrush flowers, but even though there were as many as the bulrush flowers, they weren't what my longings were dwelling on. Plain white silk dress and madder dyed maiden's clothes, I can divert myself with her for a while. So those words are obviously by Mr. William Dolby. I am slowly trolling through his epic amount of work to find the nuggets of Chinese poetry. And I'll be doing that through the rest of the 2020, so if you like what you hear, don't forget to donate. We've got a couple of donations in recently from Americans, which is quite cool, thank you very much. And yeah, 2020 is the theme, coronavirus is there, Chinese poetry is in the scenes of nature, and see you next time.